the first thing is you need to consider that your first source of revenue when you run a members club is the member. The value in the members club is the member. There is nothing that's happening. There is no show. You can bring the DJs that you want. If there is no member, there is no job. There is no House of KOKO. There is no community.
I'm Karine, and this is The Seat of the Muse, a show I started out of love for meaningful conversations and a curiosity about the stories behind what people do. Each episode is an invitation to sit down, slow down, and listen in, because sometimes a single story can shift how we view our own. This is a space for the stories we don't always hear, the ones behind the titles, the passions, the quiet turning points, and the worlds hidden in plain sight. Now let's get into today's episode.
Laurel,
Bonjour Karine.
thank you so much for being here and welcome to the Seat of the Muse podcast.
The pleasure is mine, Karine.
I'm so happy that you're here today because I know how busy you are. I know how, I always see you during the nighttime, so I'm happy that we're doing this now, and it's an honor to have you.
No, the pleasure is mine. Really, I'm very honored to be here with you.
Thank you. So before starting any session, I like to ask my guest one question. Imagine we're doing this in front of an audience. Who is one person that you would like to see in your front row and why?
It will be actually two persons. It will be my mom.
Okay.
And my mom, why? Because she knows how to read me and she gives me confidence. And then the second, I will say my daughter, Lena, because Lena, I'm like a little clown for her. So she can, she will make me keep, like I'm a little bit anxious. So she will help me to keep confidence.
Yeah, okay, I love that. Well, I wish they were both here. Just so that
Yeah. So I will make like more professional.
Yeah, so let's pretend that they're here. Let's go with that. So some people, just bring to a room some life. And it's not because they try, it's just because they really care. And I genuinely think you're one of those person. Like every time I go to House of KOKO, where you're the general manager of FNB, I feel your presence, your warmth, your professionalism, like everything that you do. And that's why I'm so happy that you're here. And that's all I want to talk about today.
Thank you.
And so before we go into, your whole kind of like today's role, I want to rewind and know who is Laurel, and then how did you get into the world of hospitality? Was it kind of like a planned path that you had in mind, or did you just fall into it?
Alors, Karine, me, not at all. Hospitality started when I came to London. So I was studying at school. I went for back economic and socials. Then I went to university à la Sorbonne in Paris to study economic. I wanted to stay in the social part of it. And then I realized it wasn't for me. I wanted to do something different. So I wanted to work in a plane. Okay. So I went to the aeronautical school in Saint-Lazare in Paris still. Then I got the degree. And then I was like, ooh, what's next? And then, at that moment for me, I was like, yes, okay, I got the diploma. It's time for me to start something. I wanted to go and travel to Australia to learn English, learn how to talk English properly because, you can learn at school, but it's not the same. And it would have been a good opportunity as well to step out, to grow as a man away from my mom, brothers, sisters.
All the responsibility.
Yeah. So I said to my mom, look, I ask everything that you ask me, I give it to you. Now I'm going to Australia. It was a deal. Okay. And then she told me, no, Australia is too far. Yeah. My son, you can't do that to me. So then I decided to go to London.
Okay, that's closer.
Yeah, it's closer, like 2 hours, Eurostar. So I was supposed to come here, learn English. And I started working in a Michelin star restaurant. At the time, it was for Angela Hartnett, Murano restaurant. So she just took, when I started with her, a role as a runner. She took over from Gordon Ramsay and started to do her own restaurant. Mm-hmm. So it was, the moment where ladies were expanding in the kitchen. And I actually loved it. Like principles, like you need to be super militant in all of your moves, like learn the menu, the tactics, the guest, they are very meticulous, like in Michelin star environments, like they were very meticulous. So I worked closely with Angela. And then the restaurant director at the time was an Italian woman called Odessa Mostacci. This woman, I think she changed a lot of things inside me because she was sharp in everything she was doing. She was sharp, like to lead the restaurant, to build the team. I met her, I just old school ways, enter into the restaurant, French CV, have broken English.
Yeah.
She gave me a chance.
Wow.
And yeah, this is how my career in hospitality started.
Okay.
Since then, I stayed in hospitality. Obviously, I stayed with them for over 3 years. When you go through all the door and you cannot grow anymore, but then they introduce you, it's not even you that, no, me, I want to stay with you, even if I'm a head waiter. Angela, Odessa, I want to stay with you.
Yeah.
No, Laurel, look, you have potential. You need to go and develop your potential. Here, you can't do more.
Yeah.
So they opened the way for me to grow. They introduced me to other Michelin star chefs, and then I carry on in hospitality because the ABC was taught to me in a way that everything makes sense, It's like, it can be details, but just to give you an idea, Odessa, she was asking me what's the name of the flowers. Like, wow, who is going to ask you what's the name of the flowers in a restaurant? You don't think it's going that deep, but
some people ask.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's crazy. So I stay in this industry.
Okay, I love that. And what are some things that you still carry with you today that you learned from these women?
I think the way I'm leading my briefings, for example, briefings is something that is a strong moment of the service. Doesn't matter what you do. It can be a big event for big celebrities or a dinner service with 10 covers. We will still run the briefings the same way. So we will start by doing the management briefing, and then the management will go and brief their own teams. But the way we were doing briefing with Angela, Odessa, is like everyone is coming to the briefing. You cannot be late to the briefing. And is the moment where you will prep the evening. So we will go about who is coming into the restaurant, what are the specials of the night. Is the moment that you set the tone of the service. So I believe, I've been traumatized by those briefings, by the way. Like the question because you talk about the evening, but then you ask question, why is the special? Why is the sorbet? Why is this? Send me 5 names, 5 regulars, and you never, every day you're expecting a different question. So I think this briefing, I've been traumatized, but I kept it. It's a very key moment for me.
Okay, wow. I feel like sometimes you learn through those difficult things.
Yeah, it's important because, it's the moment where you don't know much, but they're teaching you things that at the end make sense.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even exchange those moments for, it's even like when your parents, they teach you how to do something and they're telling you every day, but I told you we're doing this way is for a reason. So I think is key moment that I'm using from the past. And I'm happy to share as well because I'm teaching my team now. Look, I have maybe 15 managers below me.
Okay.
The employee of House of KOKO, maybe I need to manage a bit less than 200 staff. So,
that's
it's not easy every day.
Yeah.
But when you have this collective moment, you need to give them the values and the ethos of the house.
100%.
So, strong moment.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, I'll come back to all of that shortly. So you started in restaurants, you said like Michelin restaurant, and then we met actually, not at House of KOKO, but at Folie.
Folie.
Yeah, those were the Folie days.
Folie is a moment of my life where everything changed for me.
Okay, in what way?
super positive. Folie was, I went through ops manager, restaurant manager, but my first role as general manager was at Folie. So you remember Folie was a little bit like a small restaurant where there is a lot of life inside. It's one of the experience in my career where, and it's not a lie, Karine, people, they were asking me, Laurel, listen, I know a lot about restaurant, I know a lot about hospitality, but how is it possible that you and the team are such a happy team? How is it possible?
Yeah.
And it was like Folie is like I wouldn't be able to describe this experience, life experience. Like, what's the funny things about Folie is that the owner of Folie, when he was working back in Paris, he used to be the director of one of my closest friends.
Oh, really?
In France. So I arrived. I worked with Gilbert Coste. So he saw my CV because when I was at uni, I was doing a little bit of restaurant and shifts here and there. And he said, did you work with Gilbert Coste? Yeah, I work with Gilbert Coste. He told me, how funny, because me as well. So we connected straight away with the owner. I said, but you work where? At Matignon? Yeah, I work with Matignon. So it means Jenny? Yeah, I was Jenny's director. Jenny is one of my best friends. I'm the godfather of son.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? So I said, hold on a minute. When she was calling sick and she was calling Guillaume, it was actually you. Yeah, it was me. So to go back to Folie, Karine, is paradise.
Yeah.
We brought this little element of Mediterranean up to Golden Square. And honestly, from the moment, after COVID, we started to be famous, developed this little terrace outside, our style of service. The food was amazing as well because Christophe Marlex was the second hand of Alain Ducasse for years. So honestly, it was a big school mixed together. It gave us Folie, and this will be memorable for people. They were telling me, Laurel, I stopped going to Annabelle's because now you guys exist. You're amazing. Reviews where they were telling us, you guys the new Chiltern. Is when you do something with heart anyway, it clicked, it worked.
Definitely. I can totally see that place as a reflection of you in some ways. I mean, I met you there, but still, it's very much I can see your energy and your values and how you are as a person reflected in that place, and it shows how you manage it and the team in a way.
It's true. My team there, we're still super close. You know what? After this experience, I mean, sadly, it closed, right? It closed. Me, I left before it closed. I took it personal when it closed because I didn't want to let the business down. I was super happy at Folie, but then times of your life when you want to develop yourself, and me, I achieve at Folie, and I think. What I learned at Folie give me the tools to go and higher, higher, and to experience House of KOKO at that level. Yeah. So we keep Folie as a reference. We keep the memories. We keep the people we met. This is super important. We don't forget anything, but let's bring everyone with us. It can be guests, members or staff somewhere else, and we develop the same vibe.
I was so sad that it closed, to be honest.
It wasn't easy for nobody. When it's closed, it's like, wow. And something that is very bad is Laurel closed because you left. No, guys, it's not. It's more deep than that. And look, it's really one of my favorite experience when it comes to development. I have the last word on anything. I want to have the napkins red. I do the napkins red. Like me, coming from being a runner with Angela Hartnett. Now I'm the general manager for a place that is in vogue. We were the first restaurant at Freeze Masters 4 years ago. So when we were booming, Freeze Master approached us. We had so many good memories and great achievements. So Team Folie, I'm for it. Folie forever.
Yeah, exactly. And so if we move to the chapter now of House of KOKO, which opened in 2022, at what point did you yourself make the jump there? And what did you expect kind of walking into that, like, you know, from a members club rather than just a restaurant?
Look, is something that Folie at the end, and this is the reason why I chose to go, is that I think after 2.5 years, 3 years, it was time for me to do something different. Randomly, the occasions to meet with the owner of House of KOKO, Oli. We had an interview. We met randomly. I met with the COO at the time, Chris Weaver. And then he was interviewing me, and then I didn't really click with the COO. And then someone is on the phone. I can see weird move is on the phone, but you know the guy is busy and everyone is asking him, and you see the energy around me change because this guy came in. Oli Bengo, owner of House of KOKO, sit down in front of me. He put his phone away, and we had the discussions. Karen, I believe, like high energy. He started to talk to me. What's your restaurant? What's your view? And you know me, Karen, you know me by now. It's like, it's not the restaurant the issue. You know, you want to drink a Coca-Cola, you can drink it everywhere. The price will be different depending where you will drink it. But the way we're going to serve it and the way you're going to approach you as a member, as a guest. And Oli was a big... he's thinking, I think he's thinking the same way as me. So we clicked very fast. And then when he told me when was your last experience in a restaurant? I told him I went 2 days ago. It's a new restaurant called Follows down the road in Golden Square. Wow. Okay. You will be surprised that it's the same restaurant I went as well. Last time I went to a restaurant, it was this restaurant. What did you think? I was like, look, food is not bad. You can work on the presentation, you can work on the service, you can work on the things, but they have the basis, which is a good plate, amazing decors, and we had exactly the same feedback on the restaurant. We start talking as well a little bit extra about service, about values, about... I'm French, you know, I was born in Paris, so if you talk to me about food, it's not, you know. And on top of that, I'm coming from Folie restaurant where service, we like it to be impeccable, friendly, but the quality in the plate as well was there. You remember we were carving the fish at the tables, the lamb shoulder, we were doing it at the table. So this style of service, I know exactly. So I think we clicked, and then when he showed me the House of KOKO, you know, it was a building site still, but show me the theater, show me, we went up, down. I was like, no.
Huge.
This is huge. Actually, reality, honestly, with you, I wasn't going to accept the job.
Oh, really?
I was going just out of, because I've been introduced and out of courtesy, you know? I wasn't going to accept the job. And then I fell in love. I fell in love with the project, with everything. And also, Karen, I've been in Mayfair for all my career. For me to go from Mayfair to Camden, you know, Mornington Crescent, I was like, no way. I was wearing tie until, you know, like until my nose
different
almost.
Vibe,
So now you're telling me I'm going to go Camden. You know, like, Laurel, be careful, you know.
It's an adventure.
Adventure. The life starts when you go out of your comfort zone.
True.
So I jumped, you know, I'm not disappointed today. I love it every day. You know, I celebrated 3 years. It's not easy every day, but
Yeah,
the achievement is huge.
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
You know, you have the opportunity to go Ibiza, or Camp Coco and Glastonbury. Plus, there is many things coming next.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
No.
say everything now, but
Off the record, you'll tell me.
yeah.
And so what were some kind of striking differences between managing a restaurant and then managing a 50,000 square foot of a place?
Look, I always say to members, but Laurel, how you are asking me, Laurel, how do you do it? You know what? And I answer, I give names to the stairs. So I'm speaking to every single staircase, so they know. But actually, a lot of love, Karine. Like, it needs a lot of care, you know, to make because in a restaurant, okay, you have to please people because you have reviews and you need to have a rhythm that will make guests feel coming back. But it's not as a members club. Now members are paying to have access to something unique.
Exactly.
So you need to be super flexible, but you need to be super genuine as well.
Yeah.
You know, you need to have you need to be able to give the experience, and you need to be able to give a bespoke experience. That's the reality. And don't forget, a restaurant is a public space.
Yes.
The House of KOKO is your house, is my house, is the house of someone else. So imagine we're all in her house and we need to live all together. You know, someone has different expectations, different rules, but it's the house. It's the house of everybody. Everyone that is a member needs to feel at home. Instead of when you go to a restaurant, okay, you're a guest of someone, but no, you need to feel at home, because you as a member, you're at home, and then your guest coming to your house. So, you know, we can't let you down as a member. We can't let you down. It means when you bring someone to your house, they need to feel at home.
Yeah.
But this, I understood that as well. Now we're talking business. It's bringing business as well.
Yeah,
if you bring a guest that is becoming a member, is a business for us. But we're not doing it for the. Obviously, it's good that someone is becoming a member. But the first thing is you need to consider that your first source of revenue when you run a members club is the member. The value in the members club is the member. There is nothing that is happening. There is no show. You can bring the DJs that you want. If there is no member, there is no job. There is no House of KOKO. There is no community. There is no. That's why, you know, when it can be a silly example, but when you see a member that doesn't follow the rules, like, let them be. We're not saving life. As long as it doesn't affect the safety of someone else.
Yes.
There's no point to be, it didn't stay behind the red line there. What's the red line, you know? I think that's how I can keep doing my job, is I want to give space to members. I want members to feel great. Yes. Obviously now with 3,000 members, it's difficult to make the experience bespoke for anybody. But you remember we had the discussions. Karine, but I don't see you now, but Laurel, because I can't book a table. I said, but you have my number. Yeah, but I don't want to bother you. But I'm here for that. If you need a table, if you don't text me, then it's an issue. It's like the same as if you come, I find you in the house, and you didn't text me. You know, like it will be an issue. We will have problems.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, this is the job. You know, like the members club is a big boom. Is a big boom because there's so many aspects that no one will see.
Definitely.
But it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, I spend my time within meetings, membership meetings, finance meetings, marketing meetings. Now I was with the reception manager to tell me how we need to direct members moving forward so they don't wait It's so many aspects.
Yeah, of course.
Do you, for example, the newsletter, what are we putting in the newsletter? How that members will read the newsletter?
There's one that just came in now.
Yeah, okay,
And I had a question on it, so after I'm going to ask you.
So, yeah, it's so many aspects, and you need to put all the departments together as one unit, and this is not easy.
For sure. I'm sure it's not. And I think the title, like general manager, doesn't really capture the texture of the role. No. So that's why also I'm wondering, if I follow you around like for a day, what can I expect kind of like of your day to day? Like how many teams do you manage?
Look,
like,
it's a good question, because every day is super different.
For sure.
Every day is super different. There's one day I will be stuck in the kitchen, and we will have to test all the menu. You know why? Because I had 2 members that give me the same feedback about the tomato salad, for example.
Really? Okay.
So we'll sit down and we will test the menus. Now, yesterday, for example, we had this amazing Ray-Ban event where I was with cleaning team. It can be shocking, but with the cleaning team, to show them where to place the bins, because you're putting me small bin here and then there is 200 people coming in. It doesn't make sense, Or, as I said, sitting with marketing and planning. Now, at the moment, we are planning for Casa Ibiza. We are planning for Camp KOKO. We just had the football tournament that we won, by the way.
Yeah, cool.
Last week, it was for the charity. We are planning the running clubs that is going to happen next Friday. I need to check all the rotas for the teams for next week. I give them the deadline is Wednesday at 12, So it's so many aspects of my job that checks. It was an issue. I needed to check CCTV. So
Can we talk about the issue? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but it's something, some silly things, but it takes time, to go through an hour and a half of footage just to capture one person. Oh my God, it's like I'm there. Yeah, it's many aspects, but
how do you balance it all?
The human being part of it, I think, is like, again, I love what I do. I have a fantastic team. I think only the owner deserve nothing but than success, to be fair. I'm saying it loud, but when you work for someone that very value yourself, your work, your team, and the environment, I'm still learning from him, because when you're coming every day into a building, it's too easy to see the dead flowers that is there. It's too easy to keep it there, you need to keep push for things, I believe.
Yeah.
And then it's giving the opportunity to everyone to develop themselves. So this is the way. Then me, family time, of course, like beginning of the week, there's one thing that I drop my daughter at school every morning. Doesn't matter if I slept 1 hour, 30 minutes or 10 hours. We're waking up together, getting ready together. I drop her to school. She goes to swimming classes on a Monday. Tuesday, we cook together, doing homework together. Wednesday, now she had gymnastic. So because I was coming here, she went with her mom, but it's something that I like to take her to, and then it's very family is very important, essential to keep the balance, because sometimes as well I feel for my team, we're a venue that is closing, Karen, at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
How you want people like the one that is 20 years old or 18 years old, they will just sleep, come to work, go back to sleep, come to work, go back to sleep. So I'm teaching them little tricks for them to be able to have a life out of work and make them come to work and meet family. That is important.
Yeah, definitely.
So when you come to work and you know that you will meet family and you have this family environment, it's not problems anymore.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's like at Folie, to go back to Folie, it's like people, they were off And they were coming. I said, but what are you doing here? You off today? No, but are you sure? Yeah, you off today. So they were still coming on their day off.
Yeah.
So I'm aiming to reach this at House of KOKO. If
Okay.
people, they can come to work on their day off, it means we won something.
Yeah. I feel like it's a very also, like intense, fast-paced, like complex job to have, whether for you as the general manager, but all of the people beneath you as well. So how do you kind of what do you think it takes, like a certain personality, or like what are some skills that someone should have? If, say, I don't know, one of my listeners is someone who wants to join, your team, or someone who's in your team and maybe struggling, what are some like advice you would give them, and what do you think what are you looking for, and like what they should have?
Look, we cannot take ourselves too serious as well. It's very important for everyone that will follow me, is that we need to focus on positive. You will think that is very easy to say. It's not easy to say. Karin, is like, let's see the world where we are living in. There is war, there is people that cannot eat. It takes a lot of humility. It takes a lot of humility and honesty as well. Oli was telling me honesty is a friend. Me, one thing I learned is that it can happen that a service, like we fuck up a service, and someone important was there and it didn't go as expected. I will be strong with myself and the team. Oli will tell you it happened. And when he's telling me it happened, he's like, no, it cannot happen, like no at that level. But thank you for encouraging. But let's remember, it's very important for everyone that in anything you do, find the balance. Don't take yourself too seriously. Keep humility in what you do, and everything will go well. I didn't say Hakuna Matata yet, but it's important, Karin, because we need to respect one another. We need to respect members. We need to respect the environment that we are in, and ego and etc. Oh no, I'm right. Oh no, I'm right. Oh no, you're right. Oh no, is not good. And then what's funny as well, the way I'm taking it in my environment, in what I do, I always I have reference of this restaurant hours service. So until midnight, you still in restaurant. Once you pass midnight, 1 a.m., that's it. Everything transforms. You see people differently. People, they see you differently as well. I'm not going to give any example, but past 1 a.m., you can't take people seriously anymore. And I believe you, take a video of someone past 1 a.m., film them, and then let them go to sleep. They're waking up tomorrow, show them the video. This was you yesterday. They will come back to you and apologize. They won't. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
So, I'm sure.
A lot of delicatesse and but humility, I will say. And let's not take ourselves too seriously. We're here to spread the love. I mean, for my team, spread the love for members to receive, for members to feel great. There's no animosity. Like bad service shouldn't exist. Because when you have this exchange, you want that? Okay, I don't have that, but you can have this. And then, it's a conversation. And you will always remember someone that tried to help you rather than someone that's telling you no and go,
No, of course.
So I think this is why it's difficult in the hospitality, especially in my general manager role. This is why it's difficult. It's like, and you need to empower your team as well.
Of course.
Because the more they feel important, they think they can deal with the situation, but then it will be easier. It becomes natural for them. But I think it's a fun environment to work in.
Definitely. I can imagine.
It's a fun environment to work in.
And so if I want to switch to the members dynamic now, so obviously the members, they come back again and again, and they become kind of part of the rhythm of the place.
Yeah.
But how do you build a connection without crossing into over familiarity?
So we need to stay pro, you know, we need to stay pro. And look, this is where it's very, very difficult. And this is why you need humility, and you need to be genuine as well in what you do. You have close contact. Look, we know each other from Folie. You came follow House of KOKO. It's always a pleasure to welcome you. If you come, I told you, Karen, if you come and I'm not aware, I will be upset. But genuinely, I will.
Yeah, of course,
you know?
I would never do it. I would never do it.
Genuinely, I will. Like, it's not something that you build, you know. You build this relationship. You do. Then you cannot cross the path, because then it's making it awkward for yourself, but for the members as well. And you know with who you can have a little bit of more proximity, and with who you cannot, you know. Like, as many members, like, they offer me, try to invite me out, try to do this, try to do that. I was like, no, but, you know, I keep distance, because we cannot cross the path. Like, is very important. It's good, proximity, familiarity. We can have a drink together, but it has to stop somewhere where it doesn't escalate. You know, because the moment it escalates, is no way back. Either the member will have issues, or either the employee will have issues, and you don't want the members to feel back, or try to revoke the membership, or, you know, something happens. So just for nothing to happen and nothing to escalate, keep the line.
Yeah. And so in that respect, kind of, how do you deal with difficult members, or those that, like, maybe push to kind of break that line?
You have two kinds of members. You will have the picky members that will come and complain about anything just to complain. Just to complain, just to have free ticket. And between you and me, you know that we are taking the day to take notes, like every single moves on your profile. Obviously, you, Karen, adorable.
Great profile.
Yeah, exactly. The best profile. But there is some members that we have to handle with care, and we know what type of members they are. So I'm going back to the briefing part. We know that person is coming. We will allocate 3 persons in the building to communicate to that person only. That person will be me, one member of guest relations, and maybe my assistant. And if that person has any single issue, I will receive the notifications. I will come myself to deal with the issue or anything. But oppositely, you have members that are, look, it's just a pleasure. Let's be honest. It's like they see you. It's just a pleasure to be with them. They become even friends. You know, like, we both know Tariq. Tariq is he becomes a brother. Like, I'm sending him. You know, he's like in love with Cyril Hanouna. I'm sending him like day and night things. Like, it's good. It's good to build a relationship. We're playing in football together now every Saturday.
No, I'm gonna be jealous.
No, but come and play with us. No, but it's good. It's good to have proximity. Look, if this wouldn't exist, and I'm grateful for it, I wouldn't be sitting here with you. And it's an honor. It's a pleasure, and it shows that you see, it's a lot of good things that comes out. But next time I will say no.
It's okay. I got everything out of you now.
Next time I will say no. You tricked me on this one.
No, I didn't. It's been a year also that I'm trying to get you on. So at least you had time. And so I won't take too much of your time anymore. And I'm going to wrap up with one final kind of like topic I want to open, because obviously we talked about the team, the structure, the philosophy of service. But obviously, House of KOKO, like crazy things happen, great place to be, great people, and all of that. So I want to hear a bit about like tales from the floor from you, whatever you can share, and like no name dropping, obviously. And so I just have like kind of maybe 5 little questions, and then whatever comes to your mind.
Okay, that's cool.
So what is the most unusual or like over the top request you've ever received from a member?
I'll tell you one thing. Oli, as crazy that this can sound, wanted to get the license because someone asked to get married in the dome.
Wow.
So,
oh God.
To marry people in the dome. Hey, for real. Like, we bring the entire ceremony and everything. To marry people in the dome. Okay, so you want them to say yes in the dome.
In the dome.
Yeah, why not? This is the kind of, why not?
I mean, it's a beautiful space, but yeah.
Guys, I mean, okay, I know we're super open, but this is one of the requests. Then, look, I'm hearing requests like on daily basis that are crazy. Me, once I will tell them, guys, we will actually serve on the dome because we are pushing all the limits that are feasible. Between celebrities that are coming, like this is I can say names, but the Prince came, right? I saw Will Smith in the house. Like even now, later than last 2 weeks, you had Kevin Hart coming in.
Because he's doing a show here in London.
Yeah. So it's good. But when it comes to request, I think make people like say yes in the dome once.
Yeah, I really did not expect this.
Wow.
So what's the most maybe then last minute curveball you had to solve? Like event gone wrong, dish didn't arrive, something that happened, or like a guest that wasn't supposed to be here that was there?
Look, I had a couple. I think in my top 3, when internet didn't work, so I couldn't.
Oh my God.
So full night, 9:30 p.m., all floors.
Oh my God.
Packed. Internet doesn't work anymore. I can't send checks to the kitchen. None of the printers are working. I can't take any payment physically.
Free night for all.
I can't take any payment. We like really in the dark.
Yeah.
Try to call the support. It doesn't work.
Oh my God.
I can't ask anyone to leave. I can't ask everyone to leave because it's going to be a mess. We carry on. Old school.
Pen and paper.
Pen and paper. Laurel, how much do I owe you? Don't worry, I will invoice you. End of the night.
God.
Putting on profile. Oh, it was a nightmare.
Oh my God.
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's one night you won't forget.
Oh my God. Imagine the following day when you have everyone that waking up at 8. For them, they start and they see my emails.
Yeah. Invoice.
Like, no finance in the bank, navigate in the dark.
Oh my God.
And they start to call me 8:30. But Laurel, are you okay? But yes, guys, I couldn't close the doors.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was one of the fun one. Otherwise, Karine, we deal with everything,
Mm-hmm. I have one story I remember. I don't know if we can talk about it.
Yeah, it's good. Let's not hide anything. Let's be transparent.
Do you remember a video you showed me of something that happened across the street from House of KOKO?
Oh, obviously. This is
we don't need to.
we saw a lot of things.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, but we're dealing with a lot. We're dealing on daily basis.
I'm sure. Okay. What's something that's made you kind of like, laugh out loud, like an interaction or a situation that you still tell people about, like a story maybe that you've encountered at House of KOKO that you kind of share around?
A story that I share is I have many, Karen. But let's talk about one story. I will keep it on the positive side.
Yeah.
Positive side is that once there is a guest of a member. I don't know who she was. I never met that person before. Kind of very mature lady. And she said to me and my colleagues, we help her, we help her like to move, but nothing crazy. And no, but you guys on top of hospitality, let me get your names. Okay, are you free now? Let's go. I would like to show you something. Look at my colleague Paul. Like, no, go back. Go back. No, but guys, for real, and do that. She wait, and then she's heavy. Okay, let me give you a tip, guys. No, but you can't give us a tip like that.
Yeah.
You need to buy something, and then I give you. Then you decide to put it on the card.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to buy a coffee, and she bought a coffee. £5 with service charge. Tips £2,000.
What?
£2,000.
Oh my God.
Like, but madam, me, I don't. I'm that genuine that I thought is. I know you want to trick me.
Yeah.
I know
There's too many zeros.
Yeah, it's like it's something. Is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we ask who that person was.
Mm-hmm.
It appears that she was a big miss, but that love younger gentleman.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that was the trick.
Okay.
Come with me, I'll show you something. £2,000 now, follow me. This is showing you how professional
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah, of course.
And between you and me, we're not allowed to receive
Yes, I can
tips
imagine.
as a manager.
Mm-hmm.
So we give it to the team.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And so to wrap it up, my last question. What's maybe the most wholesome or like touching moment you've experienced with a member? Like a moment that kind of reminds you why you do what you do and that you love it.
I'll tell you, and it's good that we are talking about it, is one of a member that I love that I text actually directly that had the terminal phase of the cancer.
Wow.
And he actually managed to recover this terminal phase. So we organized things for him. And not long ago, he came with his wife and he had his birthday with his close friend. And it was very important for me because I had a couple of drinks with this guy. I've been introduced. He thought everything was fine, and then he went down again. And now he's came back again. So this is the second one actually. We have another member, female, top. She's supporting us since the beginning. And same, from a moment we didn't hear from her, and then we found out that she had cancer. And now, and you see, she lost her hair, and now she's recovering, and she feels better as she came back. And this is really what reminds you what we do, and that we cannot take ourselves seriously.
Yeah.
We need to remember that there is things that are more important in life.
Definitely.
And that is, it's good that we finish on this note because this is where it's showing you the connection between members and us, where we have to celebrate, we celebrate things, but when we have to be sad and send flowers as well, it's because the heart is there, not because we want to pretend, but it's really like
genuine.
Yeah, it's important.
Definitely, yeah.
It's important.
That's a beautiful way to end this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's good. And on top of that, I'm happy because this guy is coming on Friday.
Oh, cool.
So you made me think that I need to prep something special for him. But obviously, it's not going to be anything alcoholic. My little shotino that we'll prepare for him or something. We'll do something. But yeah.
Perfect. I love that. Well, thank you so much, Laurel, for your
Karine,
time.
thank you so much. Listen.
Hope it was a good experience.
You tricked me on this one, but it's...
it was fun. It was good.
You know, now I'll see you. I will call you, Karine, my therapist. I need to talk to you. Can we discuss?
Whenever you want, I'm here. I'll come to the house.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Merci.
You've been listening to The Seat of the Muse, and I'm so grateful you chose to spend this time with me. If something stirred you today, a thought, a feeling, a question, I'd love for you to subscribe and follow on your favorite platform, leave a review, and even share this episode with a friend. Your support truly fuels this space and helps invite more voices to sit down with me. Until next time, stay curious.